Hey, my beautiful divine feminines. Welcome. We're going to do a reading for you guys. And we're going to do a reading for the divine masculines. This is just like advice for you guys in this time period. And then for the divine masculines, we're going to do the same thing. And then we might do one for the karmics too. We'll see. I've kind of been wanting to do one for the karmics, but I feel like getting into that karmic energy is just like blah. But the thing is, getting into the karmic, because I know that not only do we deal with the twin flames here, there's also people who are probably involved with the divine counterpart who are serving as like the catalyst or are the karmics. We're all karmic soulmates and we all have lessons to teach each other. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just saying we all have our part to play as well, and aiding in the healing of each other. So whatever you identify with is what you identify with. Now, we're going to be doing a lot of reading because these are just advice cards. We have pomegranate, white mulberry, yin and yang. You guys, the signs are like ridiculous when it comes to the divine counterparts. It's just so funny because the signs are everywhere. Your reading off the bat is very spiritual. It has a number of change, major, huge shift in something in your energy or in what's going on in your life. There's a major shift going on somewhere because you do have the number 5, and then you have the number 2, which is about dynamic dual partnership, and then you have 9, which is about completion and numerology. And then we're looking at pomegranate. Let's see here. You also have 33, which is the master teacher. The inner journey. Oh my gosh, I can't even. What? This is wild. It's so wild when everything resonates and stuff. It's crazy. 52, 5, 6, 7. White mulberry. And then we're looking at pomegranate. If I can find pomegranate, I know it's like 71, right? 71, there we go. Inner journey. Oh, it's beautiful. I haven't used this deck in a long time. So, use your intuition and instincts to tune into major themes of your life. So this is something you need to heal, divine feminines, is... The best way I can give an example is by giving my example. For instance, for some reason, I keep being getting chosen over. Like, in relationships that I see potential there, they see potential in me, and then for some reason they don't take the chance, and I don't know what it is. Is it because I wouldn't take the chance on myself, maybe? And so the common theme for me to learn would be self-worth. Or I keep getting involved with toxic partners. I keep drawing in toxic partners. Common theme for me, once again, is self-worth. So for you, it might be something else. So pay attention to the themes in your life. If you're drawing in certain types of energy, certain type of people, it's probably something that needs to be healed within yourself. So take a look at that. Meditation will help you to still your mind so the inspiration can strike, and creative visualization will help you plan your life's path. That could create like going into creating vision boards, right? So a vision board will help you see, feel, get into the mindset of what it is you want and how you see your life going. And so when you create that vision board, you're almost like a type of manifestation. I don't like to meditate, and my north node and south node indicate that I shouldn't meditate because possibly in my last lifetime I spent too much meditating. If you're someone who doesn't like to meditate, don't feel bad about that. It's okay that you don't like to meditate. You don't have to meditate. Even just going out in nature is like a type of meditation. Even just singing and dancing your little booty off is a type of meditation. So that is absolutely okay too. You can dance your booty to the tune of your own rhythm, right? Now, sugar maple and white mulberry. Building connections between you, everything around you. That includes animals, that includes, I feel like this is a message of unconditional love, correct? Like we're looking at, do your best to create harmony with them and to empathize with them, even when their behavior perplexes you. So people you care about, if someone is irritating you and annoying you, try to take a step back, take a breather, woosah, right? And get to the reasons why they might be annoying with you. Try to step into their shoes and see how they view it. Try to get their perspective. Like, okay, well, why are you reacting like this? Why are you acting like this? And then maybe not ask that, because then people might get mad at you. But like, I'm trying to understand. Can you help me understand? That's a little bit better. Can you help me understand where you're coming from? Because I don't quite understand it. And so when you try to harmonize and empathize with them, it's not easy at first. Believe me, it's something I'm still trying. It's not easy at first, but to get into that mindset, once you start getting into the mindset, it's going to help you out tremendously later on. It's just about getting the feel of it and learning to adapt. Now we have sugar maple. Sugar maple. Versatility. Yep. Being versatile. And that just means being flexible. Are you getting stuck in a rut in some area of your life? If you do your best to become more versatile and flexible in your ideas and attitudes, learn to embrace change wholeheartedly, even if you do not know what it'll lead to. This is what I'm talking about, the number 5. You have some kind of major shift going on for you. And it might be scary. It might be... Yeah, because you have a new chapter here. Look at that. It might be a tad scary. You're going into something new here. 4 or 5. And you can't take in the old attitudes with you. You kind of have to adjust your sense of self, your sense of purpose, how you react and act in your life. And I feel like for a lot of the twin flame energies, it's like, I'm just going to point this out, you do have let go here as well. So I feel like with the feminines here, it could even be masculines that do this. We hold on tightly to our counterpart, and because of that, it creates this entrapment, this boundness, and this 8 of Swords energy is what I'm seeing. And so if you could just let go and be flexible with the universe and create a vision board and create a list of all the attributes that you want in a quality partner, so that the universe can start preparing that for you, right? 9, 10. 10 is also about completion, new life, starting over. No, the World's card, right? 33. 6 is about financial stability. 7 is about spiritually awakening. You got some beautiful numbers here. You're going through a huge... Transformation. Yep, I did see it. I was like, did I see rebirth? I did see transformation here. Okay, soulmates. Dun dun dun. Imagine. I'm not gonna sing this song because I don't think Yep, the Beatles song, Imagine. I like that song. Okay, let's see. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, and companionships are a relationship fostering personal growth. Ooh, you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. So you could have a soul group, soul community. I could be talking to the set of twin flames that has their own, we all have soul groups and stuff like this, but I feel like these are people that I could be talking to the set of twin flames who have their huge soul group. Since it's like all your friends, you've known them since you were little, you felt like they were home, you felt like they were soulmates. don't really fit in anywhere except with these group of people. This could be the divine counterparts I'm talking to. So considering love in the deepest sense, it is so powerful that it's transformative. We're going to use that word a lot, apparently. It's so transformative, and it's powerful, and it moves. Oh my God, think about power couples, okay? This is the kind of love we're looking at. Power couples here. Maybe you want this kind of love, and so you're trying to transform yourself to attract this kind of love. These are friendships and romantic bonds that are so overwhelming and so compelling, and they're hard to break. And they break you open, and they make you change, and they make you become new. They help you become who you were meant to be. They help you find your way back to your soul level. Even a companion in animals is also here. Soulmates, right? That's pretty cool. I have a soulmate in an animal, okay? He's a little puppy. He's a little wiener dog, 1111. He's a little wiener dog. He's a long-haired dachshund. And so this little guy and me, when we are together, like, nobody else matters. Everyone else can go. And he's not even my dog. He's my brother's dog, right? And my brother's fiance's dog. And so that's like, I feel like this dog is my soulmate, because he comes around and he like licks my face, and then we cuddle, we play, you know. And when it's me and him, like, he doesn't care about anybody else. Like, he will not go around anybody else. If I were to call him versus someone else, he would come running to me. That's how close our bondship is. So yeah, you're being rescued and healed by all these wonderful, powerful, harmonious relationships that you have around you. And a soulmate can come here to guide you home to who you truly are. And that's why they feel like home. Wow, yeah. So this person I'm hearing might be triggering you. This could probably be your divine counterpart. They might be triggering you with their behavior. And it just could be because, you know, this person is trying to bring you back to where you belong, your sense of self, your sense of home. And it could be someone new, or it doesn't have to be. But we're doing the divine counterpart pair, so I'm assuming this is your divine counterpart that's probably triggering you. Imagine 20. This picture reminds me of, for some reason, the monsoon season here. Turning imagination into manifestation. Creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery with feelings, creative illusions. I'm hearing that it's time. It's time for you to start manifesting the life you want. And this is creating that vision board. All of your hopes, your dreams, your wonders. It's time to start bringing that into fruition, okay? Now, who do you... Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? Exactly. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so Divine Feminines. Now is the time. And I did a reading for you guys last time to step into your power. Now, what is it that you want to create? Reading is all about coming into who you are as an individual, who you are meant to be, who you are down at a soul level, so you can change the world, so you can inspire others, so you can build your legacy, and, you know, make a difference in the world, raise the vibration of the planet, whatever it is that resonates to you. Humanitarian work. Now is the time to start manifesting that. Creativity, even. That's the femininity here, is the creativity, right? So aligning imagery and feelings to manifest. So in a relationship, though, this is indicating of not daydreaming. Like, if you're daydreaming about being with your divine counterpart, I think it's warning you against that. Instead of daydreaming, like if you're in a relationship, let's say For example, if you're in a relationship and you're daydreaming about being with other people, if you don't want to be in that relationship, break up with that person. And you do whatever you want. I'm just I'm just delivering a message. This is about your desire, right? Oh my God, fashioning a vision board. I already said that. That is so funny. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. This is funny. Sorry, I got caught up. If you want, okay, so stop romanticizing and imagining. If you want your relationship to be real, go for it. Go for it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality. I can tell you a big mistake of mine was not being expressive towards the people that I loved and liked and wanted to be with. I believe when I was little, I did it once, and after that, I got rejected, and I didn't bother me too much. It was just like I shoved it off. I was like, whatever. But I was like, who likes rejection? I don't like going after people. I'd rather somebody come after me, come chase me, And then I got into my masculine energy, and it was like, well, I guess I'll chase them. But now I don't hold back. If I like someone, I'm like, I like you. If you like me back, that's cool. That's awesome. Let's see what we have. If you don't like me back, that's cool too. It's all right. There's plenty of other people out there. But I can tell you, by holding back my feelings, I guarantee you, I know from a fact that I've missed opportunities, because I've gone back and talked with these people, and they're like, well, that wasn't we could have done this, we could have done that. And I've talked to other people who are like, I should have done this with you, I should have done that with you, asked you out. And I was like, yeah, well, you didn't, now it's too late. Oh well, we're different, we're on different paths, we're on different aspects, and it is what it is. It's gonna be in the past. So my suggestion is always go for it, whether you have whether or not you're gonna get rejected or not, so that you don't miss opportunities, because you could have missed something great. You really could have, right? So now's the time, instead of imagining and daydreaming about it, in fairyland, oh, this is so sweet in my head, go for it. Just go for it. Now, exchanging gifts, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, completion. Exchanging gifts, 27. The law of giving and receiving, currencies trade off, weighing cost and determining value. You're entering into the productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. Ooh. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit all heart to soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. All right, so if you're going on a new path, now's the time to put your wholehearted effort in, right? Don't let fear guide your choices. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order to love to flourish in abundance. So if you're giving without receiving, stop giving, because it should be balanced. If you're always giving to your divine counterpart and they're not giving anything back, just cut it off until they can learn to also give back. All right. Also start accepting blessings that are coming for you, right? And then offer the same back. So if you want an energy exchange to be very balanced, for instance, if I'm let's say my channel's we're gonna say my channel is flowing, it's growing, extensively, and I'm offering my gifts, and everyone else is offering their gifts back. Like, what would their gifts be? For me, it would be, you know, the engagement that I get to have with you guys. That's a gift for me. Or maybe some people are gifting money, or some people are gifting like tarot cards and things like that. That's an even exchange for me. You know, and when you guys comment, that's lovely for me. It's a boost for my self-esteem. Not only that, to know that I'm actually helping you guys is also a boost for my vibration, right? So that's a major boost. It's something giving and taking. So when it's low and stuff like that, I ask God, you know, is this even worth it? And then it's obviously God is intersex, but or no sex. But when I ask God, for instance, like, hey, that is all B. Hey, is this even worth it? Like, because I've been getting negative comments, and then boom, somebody comments something beautiful and positive, and I'm like, oh, it's totally worth it. Okay, I'll keep going. So being sure that you have an even exchange and your connections. Don't let people take advantage of you. Yeah, exactly. So it's saying that all your hard work, efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways that you may not be anticipating. So, for example, I'm not anticipating for, you know, your guys' lovely comments to make me feel good and to rise my vibration, but when I do get them, there it is. It's like, wow, that's such a wonderful thing to experience. So let's see. So you could be gifts like synchronicities, signals, meetings, opportunities that will bring you success and more. For example, I was like, thinking to myself, okay, what else could I do to, like, you know, in my time to keep me busy, to feel like I have a sense of purpose. And then boom, I saw this amazing video of a life coach, and she was explaining some things, and I thought it would be fun to do this experiment with another entrepreneurship opportunity, and I'm gonna see how that goes. Like, I felt like the universe was like, oh, here you go, watch this woman here, and I got some ideas off her, and so it was a great, you know, a great synchronicity, a great opportunity for me to give this a try. So you could be getting those like little opportunities. It's almost like at the right time, at the right moment, you watch a video and it prompts something in your mind, like, oh, well, maybe I should try this, right? So be careful what you pray for, because you might get it. Oh, I'm praying for, you know, if you're praying for your divine counterpart, he's not ready, you're gonna get your divine counterpart in a toxic manner. You know, he's gonna come to you and be like, well, create this toxicity towards you. So be careful what you pray for, because you might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. All right, so let's get into your lower advice cards. I tried to pull from this deck, nothing wanted to come out. Very interesting enough, but we got some good information here for the divine the divine feminines here. New chapter in life. All right, transformation. Let go. And patience. I'm hearing a mantra that, I don't know if you guys follow Mary Jo's channel. Ooh, I gotta add her to my list of tarot readers. But she does twin flame readings as well, and she gave us a mantra. It was, everything is always working out for me. And I just heard that for you guys, so that's a good mantra for you. Everything is always working out for me. And then mine I created was, the universe knows what's best for me. The universe knows what's best for me. Okay, new chapter 24. So, interchange and transformation has been occurring within you. Wow, you're going through a major shift, Divine Feminines. Major shift. I feel like I'm seeing this Tower moment. Tower moment. It's a Tower card here. And it's a growth period for you. You're ready to take a new step and a leap into the unknown. And I feel like, wow, this actually all correlates with each other. New chapter, transformation, letting go, and patience. So I feel like you're gonna really let go of the counterpart twin flames idea and let the universe take care of it, you know, and really adopt the attitude like, if it's for me, it's for me. If it's meant for me, then it'll come back. If it's not meant for me, then oh wow, there's plenty of soulmates out there for me. And I feel like this is something you're getting used to, the idea that you're getting used to. Your mind is keeping you at bay, but your heart is nudging you forward. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the unknown to be held back. There's so much growth opportunity. It's gonna be difficult for you and those around you, but you can get through this process by honoring your feelings and the feelings of those involved. But don't stay in the state of discontent. Breathe deep and release fears, doubts, and concerns. Follow your heart. Listen to your intuition and guidance, and believe in yourself. You got this. You got this. And let me tell you how you got this, because I was there. I was fearful, afraid, and scared. And you know what? It's like now I'm in a different area of my life, and it feels good. It feels a little scary. Yes, but the longing for the divine counterpart is not there as bad as it was. And that to me is amazing. It feels really weird because you got used to it. You know, it's like I got used to longing for him and missing him and wanting him for so long. It's like weird. It's like a part of me can't think about it because then it'll just go right back into it. But if I just keep moving forward, live in the present, do day-to-day activities, keep myself busy, focus on myself, it's not as bad. Don't trouble yourself with the opinions and expectation of others. This is your life, and you know what is truly best for you. Although you cannot see it, the next chapter brings wondrous lessons for growth that is needed for your soul. Always be true to yourself. So, transformation. Transformation occurs in nature's cycle all around us: birth, death, and rebirth. These cycles are not feared when we are able to observe the transformation and beauty in change. If you have drawn this card, you are also going through a beautiful transformation of self. Oh my gosh. I feel like Divine Feminines have been in a transformation period. Yeah. Don't have any fear. Don't have any concern. So like a butterfly, it's like slowly emerging from its cocoon, right? That's what you are. You could be seeing 555 everywhere, which is major shift, major change coming on. You wished for more, did you not? So if you've been wishing for more, it looks like that's coming in for you. Wow. These two correlate with each other, new chapter and transformation. Now, let go 19 here. If you have drawn this card, it's time to relinquish your need for control or release your tight grip on how you think the world and everyone in it should be. So if you are saying, hey, I believe my divine counterpart should be doing this, and this, and this, you gotta let go of the control. Control is initially, control and fear and want are initially what pushes the divine counterparts away, which is really weird. Very interesting, actually, because a lot of people, if you notice, once you start growing, and let's say you're playing the dating field, I've noticed that a lot of people are very toxic, very needy. It doesn't feel good when I've dealt with people, and I've jumped into the dating field, and I've dealt with people, and once you've grown, you start realizing like that need and that want is very toxic. Like, I've had people demanding that I talk to them, and I'm like, I don't owe you anything. Like, why are you demanding me to talk to you? Why are you demanding me to give you my attention? And I talk to people and I ask them, like, you know, what's up? Especially when they keep saying, hey, like, you know, they're trying to message me and in my DMs and like, hey, how are you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? I don't answer it, and they keep doing it. Hey, like, they can't take a hint. And it's not, I'm doing these for experiments to see what people are doing and how they react. And so some of them get really nasty, or others of them will be like, why aren't you talking to me? Or others of them will be like, hey, I'm bored. I'm like, I'm not here to fix your boredom. I'm not here to, you know, entertain you. I'm looking for someone that can, you know, walk with me along my path and enjoy time with me while we're walking on the same path, but not here to provide each other with attention and the need for, you know, I get the need for love and stuff like that, but believe me, when you transform, you're going to see how much the neediness and the wanting is very toxic. You'll see it. Spirit understands your need for caution, but holding on and controlling every aspect of your life is taking its toll. So it's almost another big thing. I'm sorry, we're going into coaching. I'm sorry. Another big thing I've noticed, for example, okay, so I'm going to give you guys some easy experiments, okay? Easy experiments for you. So we all need to control our life. I'm guilty. We want to control our life, especially when we feel out of control. Especially if you've gone through trauma, heartache, things like that. So what happens is, here's an experiment for you guys to do. I want you to, if you're late, let's say you woke up late and you're rushing, right? You're like, oh gosh, I gotta get to work. And when you rush, you start feeling sick. You start feeling like, because you're trying to control the fact that you can maybe spare yourself some time to get there a little bit sooner, even though you're not late and you're not going to get in as much trouble. Instead of doing that, I want you to think to yourself, well, I'm already late, so I'm just going to get up, go about my normal routine, not rush, get ready, and then see the difference. Like, it just let go and say, like, I'm already late. Like, what's the point? You know, what's the point in rushing myself, making myself feel sick inside, being nervous and scared? I know it's a risk, like it's a big risk, especially if you're with a bossy, like kind of manipulative, evil manager person. But if you're not, you have a very compassionate, understanding, like, manager, I would say this is a good exercise for you guys to do if you're late, is to just wake up in the morning and just go about your daily way of getting ready without rushing, and then head on your way to work, and then see how you feel. Like, it's like, what's the point of rushing? I'm already late. I'm already late. There's no point, you know, make myself feel sick and stuff. So I already, you know, it's all right. Like, just let it go. That's a good exercise. Anyways, I used to do that, and the relief is amazing. So let's see. Your soul longs to be free and dance through the winds of change. If you deny this part of you the freedom to play, the universe will send the right situation or person to help unlock the free-spirited child in you. This may come at a time not suited to your plans. It may leave you feeling vulnerable and confused. So you could have someone that enters into your life to, oh, soulmate. Remember, we have a lot of soulmates, so everyone has something to teach us. Maybe that soulmate coming in, this new chapter, is to help you let go of fear and control. All right. 25, patience. 7, spiritual awakening. This is the last card, guys. So if this card comes to you, slow down and enjoy the present moment. Remember, I was just talking about that, living in the present. With that's what helped me out. Is instead of daydreaming continuously, in my head, like, la 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 la, what is the future gonna hold? Because it was repetitive, it was exhausting, it was sickening, my stomach was hurting, the obsession, the want, the need, all of that. Oh, it was horrible. Patience, living in the moment. Although you have, this is a big lesson for me, although you have the passion and drive to reach for the moon, you're being asked to take things slower and feel the magic of each step. So really honoring how the journey proceeds, I feel like is an amazing thing. Like, take a look at where you were in the beginning to where you are now, right? And you're gonna see, like, wow, I've gone through so much, I've experienced so much, and where I'm at now is beautiful and amazing. Because I'm talking to the people who are in the transformation period, not in the beginning of the journey. This is for the divine feminines who are transforming right now, right? And so you're gonna really see how much you have changed. You're going to be able to see, like, the lessons that you've gone through, what you've learned, how you react. So each step in the direction of the lesson teaches you something, like strength, wisdom, compassion, understanding, and patience, which allow your soul to grow. When these empowering life lessons are missed, you are not equipped to stand strong in the face of adversity. So let me tell you a story. Story time again. I'm really just trying to connect with you guys so you guys could understand it a little bit better. When I first got with my divine counterpart, when we like weren't together anymore, I now see that what I had done with them, and I'm not saying that they're innocent or anything like that, what I had done with them and the way I reacted to it was very toxic. So the lesson there for me was like self-worth and self-love and compassion and understanding. Definitely compassion, because I wasn't compassionate about their decision, you know, and it wasn't a bad decision, it wasn't anything like that, but it was just like, you know, I felt abandoned, I felt hurt, I felt like a fool, an idiot, and none of that was true, because the way that the situation happened, it didn't even happen the way you would feel those things, if that makes sense. Like, this person told me, oh, actually they didn't tell me, that's right, I later found out why they left, and then that was like, it was easy to understand, like, oh wow, you know. But when I look back at it, I can understand, like, I can see how my reaction had caused an instinctive, oh I gotta run. And so when I see that, I'm like, well, you know, if I had just responded this way, things probably would have been different, you know. But I'm like, you know, I felt abandoned and orphaned, and that's because of childhood trauma. You know, it was me looking for confirmation and affirmation from my teenage years on up in relationships, and that wasn't okay. And that was something that really needed to be healed. So that was a big lesson for me. And then throughout the journey, throughout our journey now, I've noticed the lessons of insecurities. I've noticed the lesson of insecurity. I've noticed the lesson of impatience. I've noticed the lesson of being patient. I noticed the lessons of expectations and not having expectations, and the lesson of compassion, and the lesson of, you know, want and need versus companionship, if that makes sense, you guys. But that's what I have for you guys, divine feminines. Thank you for listening. Thank you. If you made it this far, you better like and subscribe, girl, boy. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing here listening to this for that long. But beautiful messages in this. We're going to go to divine masculine soon. But thanks for joining me. It is on this clock 2021, which is an angel number. But I'll see you guys later, okay? I love you guys. Bye.